Hey y'all, today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look right here. Basically inspired by Jaclyn Hill's Best of 2017 video. She had a nude lip, but I wanted to take it up a notch and do a red lip instead. I just knew that she had a really bright inner corner, and of course it was like a glossy nude lip, but she didn't look like really overdone. It just looks so effortless. I used a lot of drugstore makeup. I tried to make it where it was literally makeup that you can find at Walgreens, at Target, or whatever drugstore that you're around. My brows and also my setting powders. Those are the only two things that I don't have that is from the drugstore. Hopefully you can find it there and recreate this look. I will list my face information down below. I figured this could be like one of those Valentine's Day looks. I know this shirt looks far from Valentine's Day. It kind of looks more like Christmas holiday. You know, Valentine's Day, I just think of red. So I like this plaid shirt. I got it from Old Navy. It might look Christmassy, but it also falls into the Valentine's category. I think that's enough information. Let's just go ahead and get started with the video. So I already have one eye done, obviously, just to cut down on my editing time. Today we're going to be dipping into the Milani 02 Bare Necessities. We're going to be dipping in the Milani Bare Necessities eyeshadow palette, and it looks like this. We're going to dip into this middle shade right here. It has like the tiniest bit of shimmer, but whenever you blend it, it basically goes away. I'm going to take that just on a blending brush, and what I like to do is I like to tilt my head back and then I look down into a mirror to find my crease, and I'm just going to lightly put that into the more like upper crease area, and I'm just doing very light strokes and just blending it nice and slow. So I'm going to take it from the outer corner all the way. I'm going to drag it all the way into the inner corner. Then I'm dipping back into the shade a few times just to build up the intensity. And once I get towards the outer corner of the eye, I'm going to kind of blend it in just a little bit. I'm not going to fill in the entire corner of the eye. I'm just going to try to make this all mesh well. So I'm just going to slightly blend it back into the outer corner like this. So I'm just doing circles like this, kind of just pushing product back into that outer corner. Then I'm also looking straight into a mirror just to see the intensity and match it up with the other eye. I'm going to tilt my brush upwards like this, so that way my whole lid doesn't kind of look totally bare. There's no additional product on my brush, but I'm just going to blend downward in this motion just to bring a little bit of product onto the upper part of my lid. If you feel like you want to grab some product, do so and then tap off the excess, but just make sure that you have your brush tilted up and you're doing light wiper motions. You're not like digging the brush into your eyeball, gliding it across the lid, nice and slow and gentle. I also dipped into this Wet n Wild MegaGlow contouring palette. This is in the shade Dulce de Leche. Take the bronzing shade right here with that same brush that into the crease as well. I felt like it looked too cool toned, and so I wanted something around this color to kind of offset that. Make our eyelashes have no gaps when we put on falsies. I like to use the Essence eye pencil in the waterproof version. This is just a black one. This is called Black Blaze. I think they just changed the name of these. They have them at Ulta, and they also have them on Essence website. Very carefully use your pinky and lift your lid and line your top tight line. Just very carefully. Don't tug on your eyelid. Ooh. Always makes my eye water. It's like I'll never get used to that. For the top of the lid, we're going to do a very fine line. Grab any type of liner that you have that you want to use. I'm using this one from NYX. I do have several from Essence, and they're the felt tip ones, but I can't ever get their felt tips to work because I feel like they're really dry. I went on their website and I think I might order their new felt tips, and they have a new waterproof 18-hour formula. I don't understand. It's like 18 hours, but it's waterproof. Essence just came out with some stuff, so it's got me intrigued. I'm just going to do a very nice thin line across on top of the lashes just to make things nice and like straight. I pull my eyelid just a little bit. I gotta be quiet on this part, okay? But I don't know if I told you guys, this is a NYX Epic Ink Liner. It's basically a dupe for the Kat Von D because it has brush liner, which I love brush liner tips. All right, now time for me to be quiet. And I also raise my eyebrows up to make my eyelid skin kind of more tighter. Another reason that we do a very thin line on the top is to also hide the lash band. Next, lashes. Oh my god, I'm like so in love with these. When I went to Target today, the e.l.f. section, it was kind of separate from their usual e.l.f. section. e.l.f. had a whole bunch of like their old stuff on clearance, and then they had their new stuff on an end panel. I saw they had lashes, and I saw these right here, and they're called Winged and Bold. Oh my gosh, they are my favorite. Look at them. They're just so like wispy. They fan out, so they go from small and then they fan out into like this cat eye, so they help lift the eye. If you don't have any lashes, you can go ahead and skip that and just go ahead and curl your lashes. I go ahead and curl my lashes anyways before I put on falsies. They go from smaller and then they fan out to bigger. I love lashes like this. And this is how I do my lashes. A lot of people don't do their lashes like this. They like to put mascara first and then their falsies. I like my lashes to like blend together. So I put on my mascara second. And this mascara that I'm using is also from Essence. It's the Lash Princess. It's the green one. Essence is like super affordable. We're gonna take this Essence Gel waterproof pencil again, and we're going to go ahead and line the lower lash line before it sets. I'm going to take any black eyeshadow, like any black eyeshadow that you have in your collection. A lot of palettes come with black eyeshadows, but I'm taking mine from the Take Me to Brazil palette. I know that it's not technically a drugstore palette. I'm using a Luxie short shader. I'm going to run that on the lower lash line as well to blend out the black eyeliner that we put on the waterline. Then back to that Milani palette, I'm going to take that cool taupey shade right here, and I'm going to take a pointed blending brush like this. This one is a Lexi small tapered blending brush. I'm going to run that on this black part, just kind of blend it out so that way it's not too harsh, and y'all know what I mean. You got to blend everything out. For my highlight, again, it's not a drugstore palette. It's also from BH Cosmetics, but I saw that Jaclyn Hill had a really stark white inner corner, like it was just like a bam in your face. And the only one I could think of was the one from the Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics, the Deluxe palette. This one right here, let me just go ahead and swatch it. You can see it's like super icy white. And then the brush that I like using for my inner corner, oh my gosh, I think it's called an e.l.f. crease brush. It's literally like $1. I use this for my inner corners all the time. Spray it with any type of makeup setting spray or any type of face mist, and we're gonna just press that into the inner corner. Alright, and then for my lower lashes, again, the Essence Lash Princess, because it's just amazing. I love this tapered wand. We're going to go ahead and finish off the face. So I'm going to go into my Wet n Wild MegaGlow contouring palette in the shade Dulce de Leche, and I'm just going to bronze / contour all at the same time. I'm going to take this Milani powder blush. This is in the shade Romantic Rose. I like these blushes, but they smell really weird. Like, I love that beautiful rose pattern on there, but they just smell really weird. She had this absolutely blinding beautiful highlight, and it looked like it had a little bit of a pink undertone to it. And so I'm going to take this Essence Pure Nude highlighter, because that is right up the alley of the shade of highlighter that it looked like she was wearing. I'm also going to bring it down to this cheek area, because I remember I was watching one of her videos and she had mentioned how she now likes to apply her highlight like right here on the cheeks and just swing it back. And then whatever excess I have, I'm just going to lightly brush it underneath the brow. So the tip of the nose. For lip color, she did have a nude lip, but I want to like crank it up a notch. So I'm going to take the Essence Lip Liner in Femme Fatale. It's just a beautiful red shade. I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild, that was weird, Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit, and this is in the shade Flame of the Game, and it's an orangey red, but I feel with this red lip it does tone it down to be less orangey. Alright, so boom! That is it for this look, you guys. Look at that. Ooh, I think this is far from being natural glam, or is it natural glam? Who knows? But that highlight, my goodness, this highlight, boom. This lip, boom. Top notch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'd love for you to give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know that you enjoyed it, and let me know of any video suggestions that you'd like to see down below. So be sure to subscribe and have a blessed day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.